Fiery Redhead and Overheard. Now Nojo has moved in, so Nojo's gone forward. Now Smiling at Shadows is about to move in. Race favourite Deals and Diamonds is about to go forward. Arroyo Grande with Overheard and Rio Majore, Fiery Redhead and Ruark. So they're getting set. 2:30 favourite Deals and Diamonds, Ruark at 4:20 and Smiling at Shadows at 4:80. It's been the best backed on course, Smiling at Shadows. Now we've got 4 to move in. Overheard, one of the outsiders, about to move into the gates. And Rio Majore, the first starter, Ruark and Fiery Redhead. So we've got 4 to move in. She's out of Yields of Gold, Fiery Redhead, who was trained by Neil Osborne as well. Now moving in is Overheard. So 3 to move forward. Ruark, the first starter, son of Zardonte, who was a wonderful campaigner for Brett Kavanagh. So Ruark about to move in, and just the light rain begins here now. So going forward is Fiery Redhead, and Rio Majore will be the last to move in. So light rain falling here, which is the last thing we need on a heavy 10. And this race over the 1300, and Rio Majore will be the last to move in. So the favourite at 2:20 is Deals and Diamonds. 2:30 back to 2:20 in the ring now. Ruark at $4, and Smiling at Shadows is in a point on track, 4.90 on the tote. So we're right to go. Our favourite Deals and Diamonds. Stand by at the 1300. Gates open, racing now. And Nojo down on the inside, missed the start and goes straight back to last, and Deals and Diamonds away nicely. Overheard on the outside, strides up to go to second, and they break right away by 4 or 5 lengths to Ruark, who goes to third. Arroyo Grande is next, and wider out there is Fiery Redhead, 2.5 lengths to Rio Majore, followed by Smiling at Shadows, and Nojo at the moment is uncompetitive, the best part of 8 to 9 lengths behind the second last horse at the 800 metres mark, and the leader here is Overheard, who took over, went clear by a length from the race favourite Deals and Diamonds, and Ruark a couple of lengths away third, and then coming Fiery Redhead, followed by next over on the inside Arroyo Grande and Rio Majore. Second last Smiling at Shadows, and Nojo 2.5 lengths away last of all at the 500 metres mark, and Overheard narrowly here from Deals and Diamonds on the outside. 3 lengths away third is Ruark, followed by Fiery Redhead and Smiling at Shadows, Arroyo Grande and Rio Majore. Down past the 400 metres mark, and Overheard is still the leader. From on the outside, Deals and Diamonds. Ruark is running home down the outside, and Smiling at Shadows weaving through. Fiery Redhead is the next one. Overheard still narrowly from Deals and Diamonds. Ruark down the outside, and Smiling at Shadows in the centre. So it's Overheard, Smiling at Shadows, and Ruark. Ruark on the outside. Oh, I think it just missed. I reckon kicking on to win narrowly here will be Overheard. From on the outside, Ruark, who dived. I think it might have just missed though. Third is between Smiling at Shadows, Fiery Redhead, followed by Deals and Diamonds, Arroyo Grande, Nojo, and Rio Majore was last. Stand by for the number. I think the inside possibly Overheard, just from Ruark, who dived, might have just missed though, and Smiling at Shadows will grip on for third. We stand by for the number. It might be Overheard at a big price. Number 4 is the winner, Overheard. Number 4 is the winner, Overheard. Scott Pollard for Barb Joseph and Paul Jones. Narrowly from Ruark on the outside. Matthew Carl for Brett Kavanagh, and Smiling at Shadows is stuck on for third. Richard Bensley for Team Joseph and Jones. So the two they had in the race, Barb and Paul, one was well backed into about 4 to 1, the other was 50 to 1, Overheard, and it's the outsider there that has just won from Ruark and Smiling at Shadows. Number 8 has run 4th, Fiery Redhead, in advance of Deals and Diamonds and Arroyo Grande. So it's 4, 7, 5 and 8. 4, 7, 5 and 8. 1:22.81 is the time. 38.65 the last 600 metres. Officially half ahead by a length are the margins. So half ahead by a length. 1:22.81, 38.65, and one of the outsiders has won Overheard at 40 to 1 with bookmakers, $36 on the tote. Trained by Barb Joseph and Paul Jones, ridden by Scott Pollard, just defeating Ruark, Matthew Carl for Brett Kavanagh, and third Smiling at Shadows, Richard Bensley for Team Joseph and Jones, and officially fourth into number 8, and that was Fiery Redhead. So 4, 7, 5 and 8. 4, 7, 5, 8. 5th in 2, 6th in 1, half ahead by a length, 122.81 and 38.65 on the clock. The winner Overheard is by Eavesdropper from Marsuma. A reset mare raced by P. Joseph, P. Jones, Mrs. B. Joseph, Mrs. M.
Tired horses, but I've got Barb Joseph here. And Barb, how did that win?
I got no idea scores. I've had it for sale for $1,000. I thought it was going to Ningen, couldn't sell the bloody thing. And I said, we freshened him up in the stables. I said, let's see if we can get a bit better form so we can sell him. Yeah. And he's got up and won. I can't believe it.
He'll probably win a couple more, Barb, on the back of that. Look, he's a well-bred horse. He's a nice type horse, an eavesdropper.
Yeah, he's an eavesdropper. He's a well-bred horse, yeah. I think Hawksy had his full sister, and she goes real good. But honestly, when you're threatening to sell them, it's like when you're sacking things, they come back and bite you.
And look, not much between the finish there. Smiling at Shadows, he was good again today.
Smiling at Shadows, always good, mate, but he just doesn't seem to get to that post. Yeah.
He's getting close now. Barb, what we want to know is Melbourne Star first up today in a 1200. How's she come back?
Look, she's come back well, but she's a back marker, and nothing's coming from behind today. And as this day goes on and the rain comes, and she, I know she's bred to go in the wet, but I just, I'm hoping. I wouldn't say she's a short price horse today. Yeah.
All right, well, hopefully we don't have to dig in to get out on her. Look, that's put a few of the punters out of whack there. Overheard. I couldn't have found it in a million years, Maxie, but Barb, she's a better trainer than what she thinks. That's all it is. Too good. Overheard gets up and beats Ruark and Smiling at Shadows. And very disappointing there, the favourite Deals and Dimes. I didn't find anything, Maxie. So rough result to race 3, mate. 4.